and then versus Boyle County. Whoever wins this game will play Boyle County on Wednesday night. So on Danville's side, no one comes into this 45th District tournament hotter than Danville does. And we say that because every team in the 45th District tournament, aside from Danville, came into the district tournament losing their last game they played. Not only did Danville not lose their last game they played, they beat Marion County Friday. They've actually won 2 in a row going into the district tournament. So you got a team in Danville that's won 2 straight, a team in Lincoln County that's lost 3 straight. We'll see how tonight goes. Danville, Lincoln County, starting lineups coming up in 3 minutes on your home for Danville basketball, Z105 WRNZ FM.
Danville Bike and Footwear is rolling into February with some sweet deals. They are extending their standard bike tune-up special into February. $30 off any standard bike tune-up package. Are you looking to step up your game with a new bike for the upcoming season? They are great discounts on select bikes in their showroom. Come in and check out the reflective and thermal running gear to keep you visible and warm during your chilly winter workouts. Visit Danville Bike and Footwear today, where adventure and comfort ride together. Located downtown Danville next to City Hall.
It's all about you and Stuart Howe.
Fred Sizemore, General Manager at Stuart Howe Ford Mazda. We are the #1 volume retail dealer in Central Kentucky and the fastest growing Mazda dealer in the state of Kentucky. Our people make a difference and we make it easy. Stop by and see for yourself how car buying should be. 225 South Danville Bypass or online at stuarthowe.com.
Because we know how it's an easy thing to do in Danville. Stuart Howe. Danville's deal maker, Bob Allen.
Bob Allen GMC, we are professional grade. Save as much as $11,000 off MSRP on Bob Allen's selection of new GMC Sierra 2500 Crew Cab AQ4X 4x4s. Stock M26611. MSRP $98,544. Must have qualified trade. Bob Allen GMC on Maple Avenue in Danville or shop online at BobAllenMotorMall.com.
At Thoroughbred Express in Danville, they provide an unparalleled service experience with top-quality car washes every day. They're all about building lasting, trusting relationships with their customers who always come first. That's why they've crafted the perfect car wash experience, one that their customers will enjoy for years to come. Thoroughbred Express offers special membership packages, and just for $10, your first month is covered. Enjoy unlimited washes at a great price. Visit Thoroughbred Express today, located on Houstonville Road, Danville.
This is Boyle County EMS Director Mike Rogers. Boyle County is one of 6 counties in the state that offers a crisis response unit. What does that mean? When 911 receives a call from someone going through a mental health crisis, Boyle County EMS responds appropriately in a discreet manner with a social worker and a paramedic, keeping the individual's dignity intact. If you or someone you know suffers from a mental health issue, Boyle County EMS is ready to help. Call 911 or Boyle County EMS at 859-238-1134. Boyle County EMS, when life feels overwhelming, we bring calm, care, and a path forward.
Looking for something more from your personal checking account? Then one of our new Community Trust Advantage checking accounts might be right for you. Our Advantage checking accounts offer great features such as ID Protect, roadside assistance, cell phone protection, travel and leisure discounts, and shopping rewards, which makes it easier for you to save money on everyday purchases. Learn more at ctbi.com. Get more out of your checking. Open an account today. Our friendly, professional staff at one of our many branches will be happy to assist you.
Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust. Member FDIC, terms and conditions apply.
Lincoln County and Danville in this 45th District first round game. Lane Sargent will start for Lincoln County. Where's number 3? 9.6 points, 3.5 rebounds per game. Number 4, Tucker Foster, 5.6 points and 3 rebounds per game. Number 5, Tristan Gibbons, a sophomore, 4.3 and 2.8 rebounds per game. Forward, senior number 14, Sawyer Robbins, leads Lincoln County in scoring at 15.9 points and rebounded at 7.3 boards a game. And number 21, Cash Baird. Lincoln County will go as those two go right there, Sawyer Robbins and Cash Baird. For Danville, they'll start their same 5 and bring Cam Peters off the bench. Probably the best 6th man in the area now at this point. You can bring somebody like Cam Peters off the bench. Omonte Johnson wears number 5, 10.8 points, and 5.5 rebounds per game. Number 11, Ja'Caven Walker, 9.7 points and 5.6 rebounds per game. We expect Ja'Caven to be probably on Sawyer Robbins or Cash Baer tonight. He's Danville's best defender. Number 0, Landon Reed, Danville's leading scorer, 15.4 and 2.8 rebounds per game. Number 23, Malcolm Turner at 6.6 points and 3.2 rebounds per game. And number 10, Jacob Singleton at 7.4 and 3 rebounds per game. Again, that's Reed, Turner, Singleton, Walker, and Johnson for Danville. For Lincoln County, Robbins, Baird, Sargent, Foster, and Givens. Lincoln in their road reds, red tops, Lincoln in white block letters, block white numbers on the front and back, outlined in blue. Danville, their home whites, white tops, white shorts, Danville in blue across the chest, blue numbers on the front and back as well. 3 officials on the floor. It's Jacob Singleton and Sawyer Robbins who jump at midcourt. Ball is in the air. It's tapped, controlled by Lincoln County. And we're underway for high school basketball on the Hometown Radio Network in the 45th District Tournament. Lane Sargent on the right side, back up top to Sawyer Robbins, chases the basketball down, and then swings it left-hand side to Cash Baird. With Ja'Caven Walker on him near midcourt. Baird back over to Sargent. Sargent, right hand, hops on the right-hand side, goes to Sawyer Robbins, who spins fall-away jumper over Singleton's no good. Nowhere near, actually. Came off the front of the rim with a rim and backboard need, and Jacob Singleton grabs the board for Danville. Singleton to Reed, left-hand side. Ja'Caven Walker has it. Walker swings it back to Turner, hands it off to Landon Reed. Reed, long, right wing 3, rolls off the back rim, comes off, and a high rebound taken by Cash Baird. Baird into front court, between his legs, and goes up top to Tucker Foster. Foster far side to Tristan Givens. Holds the basketball. Givens a sophomore over to Sargent. Sargent drives right-hand floater high off the glass and good. Lane Sargent, a senior, along with Ansh Patel and Sawyer Robbins and Jack Smith on this Lincoln County team. First 2 come courtesy of Lane Sargent, and it's 2-0. Lincoln County leads. Walker hands it off to Amante Johnson over at long right-hand side to Jacob Singleton. Fall-away jumper rolls off the rim. Turner has the rebound. 1 dribble. Back up top, Ja'Caven Walker fakes a 3. He'll drive right-hand back down low to Turner. Bobble the basketball, gets it back, clears some space, puts it up, blocked from behind, and Robbins has the basketball for Lincoln County. Not a whole lot of room to operate for Danville so far offensively. Cash Baird will go to Sawyer Robbins. Lincoln County's leading scorer, 15.9 points, 7.3 rebounds per game. He'll cross over, go deep on the left side to Tucker Foster. Foster hard right-hand drive up top to Cash Baird. Baird works on Walker. He'll drive right-hand, beats Walker to the bucket, lays it up and in. Made it to the rim, and Cash Baird has the second basket for Lincoln County. Patriots lead 4-0 on the Dexter Reitmeyer Insurance scoreboard. Landon Reed into front court. Reed gets a screen from Amante Johnson. He kicks it back over to Walker, left-hand side. Walker back over to Reed, deep on the right side. Landon Reed, who exploded for 14 first-quarter points on Friday night versus Marion County. Danville made just 1 3 in that game versus Marion, went 1 for 11 from three-point range, a team that typically shoots pretty well from three-point range. Right-hand take by Ja'Caven Walker. Got around a couple of red jerseys, and Ja'Caven Walker has the first for Danville. 9.7 a game. It's 4-2. Lincoln County by 2. Lane Sargent up top, Sawyer Robbins. Robbins crosses over in the corner. Sargent, right corner 3. That one spins off the front rim. Rebound tapped up in the air, and it's Malcolm Turner who has it for Danville. Danville looking to tie or take the lead here on their 4th possession. Crossover by Turner goes to Walker, right-hand side to Landon Reed. Stands on that new Danville logo. Deep on that right side, he'll cross over, loses the basketball, gets it back, hands it off to Singleton. He'll drive left hand, kicks it to Walker, left wing. Sargent picks him up. Couple of fake 3s, jab steps from Ja'Caven Walker, and backs back up near midcourt. Danville slowly, methodically operating this offense. 4:40 to play. It's 4-2 Lincoln County. Landon Reed will drive left hand, floats one with the right hand off the right-hand side of the rim. Sawyer Robbins skies for the board for Lincoln County and has it for the Patriots. Longest win streak for Lincoln County so far this year is just 2 games. 3 left-hand side by Baird's no good. Sargent has the rebound, kicks it back up top over right-hand side. Foster's 3 is too hard. Off the left-hand side of the rim, Jacob Singleton grabs the board for Danville. Lincoln County's won 2 games twice this year, but it's been the flip of the calendar that's really been tough on them. December 1st through December 29th, In the 2025 calendar year, Lincoln County was 6-4. Reed drives in, kicks it to Turner. Right corner three, good. I'm sorry, it's Jacob Singleton for three from the right corner. Jacob Singleton, 27% from range. And it's 5-4. Danville has their first lead of the game with 3:47 to play. Jacaven Walker pokes the ball loose. Comes to Johnson. Johnson fouled. Going up for a layup by Tucker Foster. And it's the first on Tucker, first on Lincoln County. And there's Jacaven Walker making a difference on defense, poking the ball loose. Amonte Johnson will have a chance at free throws the other way.
The only thing I'm kind of watching about is Amonte Johnson, after he was fouled, you see him kind of grimace a little bit in favor of that left foot. So hopefully it's something he can kind of walk off and work out.
First free throw for Amonte Johnson is way short. Danville shot it terribly from the line on Friday night. They still beat Marion County, but they went just 12 of 24 from the free throw line. Mentioned just 1 of 11 from three-point range, a usually pretty good three-point shooting team is Danville. Second free throw, good. First point for Amonte Johnson, senior at 10.8 a game. Danville 6, Lincoln County 4. Patriots scored the first 4 points of the game. Danville has scored the last 6. There's Cash Baird. Lincoln County 6-4 their first 10 games, 5-12 since then, their last 17 games. It has been ugly at times for Lincoln County this year. Patriots have the basketball knocked out in front of Danville's bench, so they'll keep possession of the basketball. They've also played in some really close games. Out of their 16 losses this year, 7 of those are by 6 points or less. Here's Tristan Gibbons. Gibbons rolls it to Surgeon. Bounce pass to Baird, left corner. Baird works with a left-hand take. Scoop shot, no good. Jacaven Walker has a double-handed rebound for Danville, but it's knocked loose by Lane Surgeon. Surgeon puts it up, and he's fouled by Jacaven Walker. So Walker poked one loose for Danville a couple of possessions ago. Surgeon returns the favor. Foul on Jacaven Walker is his first. And Lane Surgeon, 61% from the line this season, will take the first free throws for Lincoln County in this game. First one, no good. Out of Lincoln County's 8 wins, 7 of those are by 6 points or less. Second free throw is good by Surgeon. So you look, more than half of their games, 14 of their 27 games have been decided by 6 points or less, either one way or the other, winning or losing. Amonte Johnson checks out, and Cam Peters, good to see him back fully healthy. Danville is much better when Cam Peters is in the lineup. They are 4-3 in the 7 games that Cam Peters has been healthy this year. And the record is 7-10 without him in the lineup, or when he got hurt, the game versus Madison Southern. Landon Reed on the right side takes the ball from Cam Peters, backs up, creates space. He'll drive right hand, gets by Surgeon, but blocked by Gibbons from behind. It's out of bounds, and Danville will keep the basketball. Danville fresh off that win versus Marion County. Before that, scored 68 points when they beat Shelby County on Wednesday of last week. That's the most they've scored in their last 11 games played. So inbound pass to Jacob Singleton. Pump fakes and knocked down and fouled. Foul on Lincoln County is on number 21, Cash Baird, his first. Lincoln County's second. And Jacob Singleton to the line. He'll get 2 free throws. When we talked pregame about Danville being hot coming into this game, you know, the only team that won a game going into the district tournament, they won 2 in a row. First one by Singleton is good. And not just that, scoring the most points they've scored in their last 11 games in that first win of their last 2 versus Shelby County last Wednesday. Soft touch by Singleton. He puts them both in. He's got 5. It's 8-5. Danville currently on an 8-1 run. Cash Baird with the basketball. 2.5 to play in this first quarter as Reed reached in and fouled him. Foul on Landon Reed is number 1, number 2 on Danville. Tristan Ford, the head coach of the Admirals, former Danville basketball player. He drew up a beauty to try to get Danville the lead in that game late versus Marion County. Got a guy, Landon Reed, wide open with a baseline layup, and Danville took the lead and never relinquished it after that. Baird kicks it at Tucker Foster, a jab step. He'll fake a drive on Cam Peters and leave it back up top to Cash Baird. Back in the corner to Foster. Foster to Surgeon around the screen. He spins on Landon Reed. His free throw line jumper's good. 5 for Lane Surgeon, 8-7. Stops that 8-1 Danville run we just mentioned. Here's Landon Reed in the front court. With 2 minutes to play, Reed goes to Turner. Turner hesitates, drives right hand, and he's fouled on the floor. Ran into Sawyer Robbins, but it was Lane Surgent that reached in and fouled him. It's Lane's first. It is Lincoln County's third. And it's Landon Reed who kicks it in the corner to Jacaven Walker. Back over to Cam Peters, deep on the right side. Peters left-hand dribble up top to Landon Reed. Reed will fake one way, hand it off to Cam Peters. He'll drive, knocked out of his hands. It comes out to Cash Baird. Lincoln runs left to right on your radio dial to Lane Surgent to a cutting Gibbons finger roll, and Lincoln County leads once again. It's 9-8. Patriots with 1:35 to play at the Dexter Reitmeyer Insurance scoreboard. Jacaven Walker looks over at head coach Tristan Ford. Approaches Lane Surgent and hands it off to Peters. Between his legs as Surgent switches defensively. Peters will drive into the paint, stops, gets by Surgent, but left it way too hard off the backboard. Robbins has the board for Lincoln County. Robbins to Cash Baird in the front court. Baird swings it to Surgent. He'll drive right hand, finger rolls that one in. Back-to-back layups by Lincoln County and 6 straight points for the Patriots after they gave up an 8-1 run. It's now a 6-0 run. Surgent has got 7, and Danville wants a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them. It's Lincoln County 11, Danville 8 on the Dexter Reitmeyer Insurance scoreboard. Back in 30 seconds on Z105.
Folding a fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an Auto Owners Insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like finding that missing sock. That's simple human sense.
Ask Dexter and Reitmeyer Insurance Agency in Danville if auto owners make sense for you. Call me, Mark Dexter, or Chris Reitmeyer at 236-6686.
Lincoln County 11, Danville 8, 1:04 to play in this first quarter after a 6-0 Lincoln County run. Tristan Ford calls a 30-second timeout. Danville has the basketball. Malcolm Turner has it around the Walker screen and centers it up top with Surgent on him. He'll cross over, left-hand take, spins on Lane Surgent, lays it up and one. What a take by Malcolm Turner as he spun in the paint, put a right-hand floater in. And to tell you what, Tristan Ford's looking good out of these timeouts, some of these play calls he's called recently.
Yeah, it is. I mean, and I kind of like the way Danville's attacking the paint this time. They're not trying to shoot, step back and, make the flashy shoot from a three-point line. They're just doing good fundamental attacking the basket.
Now Malcolm Turner isolated, got into the paint. Foul is on Lane Surgent. That is Lane's second. And he's out of the basketball game. Checking in for him is number 11, Bryson McAdoo. Free throw by Malcolm Turner, who's not a particularly strong free throw shooter, is good. He finishes the three-point play. He's just 37% from the free throw line. It's 11-11, and Walker poked the ball loose from Cash Baird, but they got Jacaven Walker with a reach-in foul. That's number 2 on Jacaven Walker, and that's not what Jacaven wants, and that's going to chase him from the game. Tristan Ford, hands on his hip, just bends his back and looks up at the ceiling as his senior leader picks up his second foul. Singleton in for him. So it's Peters, Singleton, Turner, Johnson, and Reed. The 5 on the floor for Danville, tied up at 11 with 45 to play in this first quarter. Cash Baird bounce pass to Robbins. Back over to Baird, right-hand corner. Baird around the Robbins screen. Hop steps, goes to Foster. Back over to Baird near midcourt. Cash Baird has 2 in this game, averages 14.2 a game. He'll drive right hand over to Gibbons. Back over to Foster, deep on the left side. Foster now to his left, stands on the Danville logo at midcourt with 20 to play. Peters picks him up as he approaches the three-point line, and Foster just backs it back up near midcourt. 15 to play now. Hand it off to Baird. 10 to play. Baird gets a screen from Gibbons. Gibbons rolls off of that, takes the pass. Looking down low for Robbins, 5 to play. Here's Foster. He'll drive right hand, and Turner took it away from him, and they call it a jump ball. Possession arrow will give it to Danville with 0.8 of a second to play.
Yeah, nice hands by Turner. He got in, because Foster was driving. That's pretty risky to do and not get the penalty called on you. So nice job by Turner.
There's Landon Reed with 0.8 of a second. He'll throw it in, and Danville will try to throw one up, towards the basket. With the last second shot, they do. Singleton's shot is way short, bounces into Lincoln County cheerleaders. It's 11-11 after 1 of the Dexter Reitmeyer Insurance scoreboard on Z105 WRNZ FM.
Got the top price for your livestock? Take them to the Bluegrass South Livestock Market, where they have drop-off hours to fit the busy farmer's needs, selling your livestock a profitable and a pleasant experience. Save the hassle of a long haul. Sell your livestock at the Bluegrass South Livestock Market, 277 Courtier Road in Stanford. Call Bluegrass South Livestock Market at 606-365-0665. Bluegrass South Livestock Market in Stanford.
It's all about you and Stuart Howe.
Fred Sizemore, General Manager at Stuart Powell Ford Mazda. We are the #1 volume retail dealer in Central Kentucky and the fastest growing Mazda dealer in the state of Kentucky. Our people make a difference and we make it easy. Stop by and see for yourself how car buying should be. 225 South Danville Bypass or online at stuartpowell.com.
Because we know how. It's an easy thing to do in Danville. Stuart Powell Ford Mazda.
Lane Surgent with 7 to lead Lincoln County. Jacob Singleton had 5 to lead Danville. It's 11-11 after a 1 quarter of play on the Dexter Rottmeyer Insurance scoreboard as we begin the second quarter. Sawyer Robbins has the basketball. Up top to Tucker Foster. Foster backdoor cut by Baird, who's wide open. Lays it up and in. He faked to his left and cut to his right. Baird was wide open underneath the basket. Cash Baird has 4 in this one. First 2 points in the second quarter give Lincoln County a 13-11 lead. Malcolm Turner goes to Peters. Peters steps around Robbins. Right-hand finger off the bottom of the rim. And it's McAdoo who has the rebound for Lincoln County. Up the court to Tucker Foster. Foster will cross it over and fake the handoff to Gibbons. Ball knocked down and out of bounds on Tucker Foster. Just lost the handle of it. Danville will take over. Lincoln County on the heels of an ugly, ugly loss. They lost to Lexington Catholic. Not that the loss is bad. We know Catholic's a good team. But they lost by 39. It was a 79-40 loss on Friday to end the regular season. Turner, right wing, fakes a 3. Hop steps in the paint, takes it left-handed off the window and good. Whitaker bank shot by Malcolm Turner, who's got 5. 13-13. Up the court, Bryson McAdoo in the corner. Back to Baird. That 39-point loss, though, for Lincoln County on Friday. Easily the biggest loss of the season for Lincoln, and easily the biggest loss for them since they lost by 55, I should say, to Ashland Blazer last season. Lincoln layup is no good. Johnson has the board. Johnson speeds into front court, takes it himself, and Danville leads 15-13. He got to the rim with ease. Alante Johnson has got 3, his first field goal. A 55-point loss on January the 17th of 2025. Lincoln got blasted by Ashland Blazer. It's their biggest loss up to, the 39-point loss Friday, their biggest loss up to that point last season. Tristan Gibbons goes to McAdoo, right-hand side. Up top, Tucker Foster. Foster will drive right hand and kick it back over to Cash Baird. Baird takes it right hand, cut off to Foster. Fakes a baseline jumper, lays it up with a finger roll, goes crashing down, and the ball goes crashing through the net as well. Tucker Foster has his first points in this one, 15-15. With 5:55 to play in the Dexter Rottmeyer Insurance scoreboard, here's Landon Reed. Landon was scoreless in the first quarter to Turner. Turner left wing 3. It's too hard off the back rim. One-hand rebound by Tristan Gibbons. Now Lincoln County can take the lead. Cash Baird in the front court. To the free throw line. Goes to McAdoo. Up top to Tucker Foster. Circles near us. Looking down low for Robbins. Ball on the floor. Comes back out to Foster, who's fouled by Alante Johnson. Foul on Alante Johnson is his first. He didn't think he did anything wrong. Holds up his hands. Can't believe the call. Was listening to the UK basketball broadcast on Saturday versus Auburn, and Jack Goose Gibbons, who does the color commentary for UK basketball, was laughing about an Auburn player, I think, who was complaining about a foul call called against him. And Goose said something along the lines of, you know what, I never committed a foul in my career either. Baird, right wing 3 is no good. Rebound skied for, taken by Alante Johnson. No player ever thinks they committed a foul.
No.
Landon Reed in transition, left wing 3, too short off the front rim. Cash Baird has the board for Lincoln County. He comes into front court, dribbles right hand, and hands it off to Gibbons. Gibbons, free throw line, stops to Foster. Foster picks up his dribble, back up top to Tristan Gibbons. Hands it off to McAdoo. 5 minutes to play. Backdoor cut by Baird, over to Foster, right corner, wide open 3 ball. Too hard. Rebound taken by Jacob Singleton. 15-15, Danville and Lincoln County knotted up on the Dexter Rottmeyer Insurance scoreboard here with 4:50 to play in this first half. Alante Johnson has the basketball. Johnson to Malcolm Turner. In the corner, Singleton. Singleton steps around the screen, back to Turner, right corner. Turner quick with the basketball, but Robbins is on him defensively. Over to Omonte Johnson. Johnson works on McAdoo, goes back to Turner. He steps in the paint, has the ball ripped away by McAdoo in backcourt. McAdoo up to Baird. Baird on the right-hand side. He drives to the free throw line, backs down. Singleton puts one off the glass and good. 6 for Cash Baird. Lincoln back by 2, 17-15. Last time Danville beat Lincoln County, got to go back to the 2023 season, February 10th of 2023. Lincoln's won 7 straight over Danville. Malcolm Turner, corner to Peters. They swing it around the perimeter to Johnson, over to Reed. On that far side, Landon Reed works at the top of the circle, behind his back, near the free throw line, back to Johnson. Johnson crosses over, left-hand take in the paint, and fouled. Tried to get to the rim. He was met by Bryson McAdoo and Tucker Foster. Foul is on McAdoo. That is his first. That is Lincoln County's first, and Omonte Johnson to the line for 2.
I like that type of his game when Johnson starts driving like that. He's got really smooth, nice first step to be able to get around and get on the hip, but he's really smooth with his drives.
Free throw for Omonte Johnson, no good. Part of the game that he struggled, especially on Friday versus Marion County. He does lead Danville in free throw shooting, 66.2%, but kind of shows how Danville has struggled as a team when your leading free throw shooter is not even over the 70% mark. Second free throw, Omonte Johnson spins the basketball, and it rolls in. Omonte's got 4. 17-16, Lincoln County by 1. Gibbons to Robbins. Far side to Baird, still in backcourt. As Cash Baird brings the ball across that timeline. Far side to McAdoo. McAdoo left-hand take around Peters, missed the layup, and Turner has the rebound for Danville. 3.5 to play, 17-16, Lincoln by 1. Malcolm Turner front court, behind his back, steps back, left wing 3, you bet! Malcolm Turner hits his first 3 of the game. He's got 8 in the first half, and Danville leads it by 2, 19-17 with 3:15 to play. Two teams are trading blows right now. Tristan Gibbons in the front court. He'll hesitate, go in the corner. That's Anj Patel just checked in for Lincoln County. Senior averages 3 points a game. Over to Robbins. Robbins crosses over, ripped away by Landon Reed. Danville has it. Reed in the front court, takes it right hand and puts it in. Danville a 5-0 run, 21-17, Animals by 4. Jeff Jackson wants a timeout. It is a 30-second timeout with 2:55 to play. Danville 21, Lincoln County 17. Back in 30 seconds on Z105.
Buying a home is a big step, and Whitaker Bank is here to help. The Welcome Home Grant Program by the Federal Home Loan Bank provides eligible buyers with funds to assist with down payment and closing costs. This is Hannah Clark, loan officer with Whitaker Bank. Helping people in our community take the next step into home ownership is what we do. Funds are limited and eligibility requirements apply. Stop by your local Whitaker Bank branch to speak with a lender and learn more about the Welcome Home Grant. Whitaker Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS number 2505577.
(21-17), Danville by 4, 2:55 to play here in this first half as they lead Lincoln County in a game that has gone back and forth since the tip-off. Cash Baird down the court in the corner. Patel back to Baird. Wide open. Left wing 3 ball is short. Rebound grabbed by McAdoo. Second chance for Lincoln County in the right-hand corner. Over to Robbins. Back up top to Baird. This Lincoln County team shoots about 32% from three-point range. About a percentage and a half lower than Danville. Entry pass down low to Robbins off his leg. It's out of bounds, and Danville has the basketball. Tucker Foster back in for Lincoln County. Sawyer Robbins will take a seat for the first time tonight. Omonte Johnson over to Landon Reed. Between his legs, Landon Reed in the front court. He has 2 in this game. Danville's leading score of 15.4 a game. And a balanced attack from Danville so far in this first half. Reed around the Peters screen. Hesitates, crosses over into the paint. Stops, and he's fouled. Well, he had red jerseys flaming all over the place trying to keep in front of him. Foul on Lincoln County's on Patel. That's his first. Landon Reed to the line for 2.
Yeah, I mean, really, if I'm going to start a flag football team, I want Landon on there because I don't think you're ever going to get it from him.
That's a good point. First one for Landon Reed. No good off the front rim. I know seeing Danville miss free throws has got to be driving Coach Ford crazy.
Yeah, it's missed opportunities for him.
Second free throw from the senior Landon Reed. There's a couple of offers to play college ball. That one rolls around the rim. Worley gigs in. He's got 3. 22-17. Danville's lead now the biggest of the game at 5. Tristan Gibbons in a front court, and he's fouled. Nearly walked, but Danville did reach in and foul him. Foul is on Tristan Gibbons. And this is his first. And Kyron Burdett will check in for Danville. Been a while since we've seen Kyron check into a game. He's in. Amonte Johnson is out. He can be a spark plug for Danville, offensively and defensively, but especially on the defensive side of the ball. In the backcourt, Cash Baird has it. 2:10 to play. Near side to Gibbons. Try to McAdoo. McAdoo works left hand with Reed all over him, and he fouled him as he was driving left hand towards the free throw line. Landon Reed picks up foul number 2. It is the third on Danville, so you got Reed with 2. You got Jacaven Walker with 2 as well on Danville's side. Lane Surgeon has 2 on Lincoln County's side. Jacaven Walker has not played since picking up his second foul earlier this quarter. Around the screen, here's Cash Baird. Up top, Gibbons back over to Baird. Far side, McAdoo. McAdoo Patel in the corner to Baird. Baird crosses over, works on Malcolm Turner, goes to Foster. Foster hesitates, hands it off to Gibbons. Over to Baird, 1:40 to play. Danville student section makes some noise, implores them to play defense. Baird throws one up, a wild shot's no good. Danville has the basketball on the rebound with 1:30 to play. Landon Reed on the right side, picked up by Gibbons. He'll work right hand behind his back, steps back, goes to Burdett. Burdett will take it right hand, goes in the corner to Peters. Peters left hand take, puts one up and he's fouled. Made his way to the rim. Foul is on Bryson McAdoo or Anch Patel. It's on Patel. It's Patel's second. And that's going to send Cam Peters to the line. He'll get 2. Cam scoreless in tonight's game.
Yeah, but watching Cam play, you kind of can't have to think, but, what happened if he didn't get hurt? And so...
Water bottle made some noise there.
I'm glad you said that. It wasn't me. It's like a turkey.
I tried to squeeze some water in my mouth. First one from Peters, drops in. Well, hung on the rim so long, they actually had the buzzer for Sawyer Robbins to come in the middle of that basketball, pouncing on the rim.
But the
sounded like a turkey.
But Cam Peters. Okay, let's go on.
Second free throw for Peters is up and no good. Rebound grab by Sawyer Robbins. Good thing, Tim, is we can get the giggles out at halftime. We're 1 minute and 10 seconds away.
We just got him out.
Here's Sawyer Robbins. Cash Baird with Turner picking him up. Again, Danville's done this with Jacaven Walker on the bench with 2 fouls. Got to be feeling good about themselves. Up top, Tucker Foster has the basketball. Goes to Baird, near side. Baird up top to McAdoo. Right-hand side to Gibbons. Gibbons cut off by Burdett. Back to McAdoo. Under 50 to play now. Danville 23, Lincoln County 17 in the second quarter. McAdoo drives and absorbs the contact from Peters. Peters tried to draw his hands back, but there was way too much contact from hips. Body contact, which sent Bryson McAdoo flying. That's Cam Peters first, and McAdoo goes to the line for 2.
I was going to kind of make the comment, too, watching, especially with Lincoln being on this end, really, Jacob Singleton's doing a good job on Sawyer Robbins.
First one is no good for McAdoo.
I don't know how much height he's giving. He's giving up, quite a bit of height on that one, and he's doing a really good job kind of staying in there.
Yeah, it's about 5 inches or so. It's 6'4" for Robbins, 5'11" for Singleton. He missed them both, and now McAdoo takes a pass away at midcourt and puts the layup in. So he missed 2 free throws and makes up for it by taking the basketball away and putting it in 23-19, 30 to play now. Burdett far side to Landon Reed. Reed double teamed up top to Turner. Left-hand side to Burdett, 25 to play. Burdett pump fake, skips the pass, taken away by McAdoo again. McAdoo drives, left hand lays it up, missed the layup. Robbins rebound, put back good. First 2 for Sawyer Robbins, 23-21. 4 straight by Lincoln County. Burdett in the front court. Stops, goes to Landon Reed, right corner. He fires a 3. Too hard off the back rim. And Tucker Foster boxing out Jacob Singleton with 4.3 to play. And Lincoln County can tie or even take the lead going into the half. Tristan Ford did not like Reed's 3-point attempt there. Sawyer Robbins rolls it into Cash Baird. Still has not been touched. The basketball has, and now it is. 4 seconds. 3, 2, long three by Baird's no good. Put back by Foster at the buzzer. It does count. And Lincoln County scores the final 6 points of the first half and ties the game up 23 apiece. And Tristan Ford is livid walking off the court. 23-23, Lincoln and Danville tied after one half right here on Z105.
For most of us, power outages, however rare, are a frustrating inconvenience. For others, they're a matter of life and death. If you or someone you love depends on electrically powered life support equipment, give the friendly folks at your local electric cooperative a call. They can help by noting the situation on a special list of customers who receive top priority in restoring power following unplanned outages. We're Kentucky's electric cooperative, and our power is our people.
Intercounty Energy, a Touchstone Energy cooperative.
Danville's deal maker, Bob Allen.
New Rams cost less at Bob Allen Motor Mall during Ram Truck Monthly's new Ram 1500 Bighorn Night Edition Crew Cab for only $289 per month for 39 months. Plus receive Ram's 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty, $61.48 plus first payment, taxes, and fees due at signing 7,500 miles per year. Stock C 26076. Come to Bob Allen Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram or shop online anytime at BobAllenMotorMall.com.
Danville Bike and Footwear is extending their standard tune-up special. Take advantage of $30 off a standard bike tune-up package now through the end of February. Explore Danville Bike and Footwear's expanded selection of running and trail shoes designed to enhance stability, traction, and overall performance. Whether you're training indoors or tackling Kentucky trails, you'll find reflective and thermal running gear too. So stay warm and safe with running and cycling gear from Danville Bike and Footwear, where adventure and comfort ride together. Located in downtown Danville next to City Hall.
When that time comes and you need an electrician, plumber, someone to fix your heating and air, or garage door care, Kentucky Service Company is your professionals for serving real needs and fixing real problems. Expect clear communication, fair pricing, and craftsmanship you can trust. The KSE family brand includes Fire Stretcher, Heating and Air, Hearst, Electric and Plumbing, and newly added Easy Open Garage Doors. These companies are built on heritage, serving with pride. They are your home's best friend. Kentucky Service Companies.
Do you need a loan to start that new home remodeling project? Maybe you are buying a new home or refinancing your existing home. Whatever type of loan you need, Farmers National Bank is here to help you. Getting started is easy. Stop by a Farmers National Bank office in Danville, Bergen, Harrodsburg, Junction City, Lancaster, Liberty, Middleburg, Perryville, and Stanford, and talk to a member of our lending staff. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank. Some restrictions may apply. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Configuring the Bluetooth, deciding who controls the music, remembering where you parked. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your vehicle doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like remembering if you're on the 3rd or 4th level of the parking garage. That's simple human sense.
Ask Dexter and Reitmeyer Insurance Agency in Danville if auto owners make sense for you. Call me, Mark Dexter, or Chris Reitmeyer at 236-6686.
23-23 here at the half. Danville and Lincoln County are tied up. Both teams scored 11 in the first quarter. Both teams scored 12 in the second quarter. Malcolm Turner leads Danville scores with 8 in the first half. 5 for Jacob Singleton, 4 for Amonte Johnson, 3 for Landon Reed, 2 for Jacavian Walker, 1 for Cam Peters. Kyron Burdett, the only Admiral that played in the first half and did not score. They didn't play a whole lot of minutes, came in to try to relieve some foul pressure Danville had. 7 for Lane Surgeon to lead Lincoln County, 6 for Cash Baird, 4 for Tristan Givens, 2 each for Sawyer Robbins. 4 for Tucker Foster, 2 each for Sawyer Robbins, Tristan Givens, and Bryson McAdoo. Ange Patel, the only Patriot that played in the first half and did not score. So, I mean, it's been as even as it could be in the first half. Not only do you have an even score at the end of the first quarter, even score at the end of the second quarter, you have both teams who played the same number of players. Both teams have the same number of players score, and both teams have the same number of players that played in the first half that didn't score. Yeah. So as tight as it can be. Offensively speaking, Tim, what's it look like with blocks and rebounds?
All right, so we've got, for Lincoln boys, Cash Baird 2 rebounds, Sawyer Robbins with 5, Lane Sargent with 1 rebound, 1 block, Tucker Foster 1 rebound, Tristan Givens 1 rebound, 1 block, and Bryson McAdoo with 2 rebounds for a team total of 12 rebounds and 2 blocks. And then over for the Danville boys, we've got Jacavian Walker, 1 rebound, Amani Johnson with 2, Cam Peters 1, Malcolm Turner with 4, and Jacob Singleton with 3, with a team total of 11 rebounds and 0 blocks. So, I mean, they're 1 rebound off of each other.
When you talk about even, this is as even as it gets, and going to be a fun one in the second half to decipher out who wins this one and has the chance to play Danville Christian Academy Wednesday night in the semifinal round of the boys' 45th District Tournament, which will be here at Danville High School. If you missed the girls' game, it was Danville 56, Garrett County 43. Lady Admirals out-rebounded Garrett County by 25 rebounds. They had 55 boards, while Garrett County had just 30 in that 56-43 Danville win. Danville moves on to play Boyle County tomorrow night. Again, winner of this game gets DCA on Wednesday night. Second half action coming up for you in 3 minutes on your home for Danville basketball, Z105 WRNZ FM.
Danville's deal maker, Bob Allen.
Together, let's drive at Bob Allen Chevrolet. With Chevy Lease Loyalty, lease a new 26 Chevy Silverado 1500 Crew Cab 4x4 for only $209 per month for 24 months. $53.49 plus first payment, taxes, and fees due at signing. 10,000 lease miles per year. VIN 162008. Bob Allen Chevrolet, located on Maple Avenue in Danville, or shop online anytime at BobAllenMotorMall.com.
At Thoroughbred Express in Danville, they provide an unparalleled service experience with top-quality car washes every day. They're all about building lasting, trusting relationships with their customers who always come first. That's why they've crafted the perfect car wash experience, one that their customers will enjoy for years to come. Thoroughbred Express offers special membership packages, and just for $10, your first month is covered. Enjoy unlimited washes at a great price. Visit Thoroughbred Express today, located on Houstonville Road, Danville.
Ready to remodel your home with new kitchen, bath, or lighting, but costs are holding you back? Good news. The Big Deal Store and HometownLive.net can help you get started with your remodeling dreams. You can now save money on gift certificates to Lux 218 in Danville. You're a new headquarters for luxury remodeling for less. They have a wonderful showroom of ideas to kickstart your home remodeling job this year. Don't let price hold you back. Get true luxury for less at Lux 218, and then get extra savings by buying gift certificates at the Big Deal Store. You can get $100 for half price when you buy 5 or more. So get $1,000 for just $500. For all the details, visit the Big Deal Store and HometownLive.net. Remodeling just got easier and so much more affordable when you team up with Lux 218 and the Big Deal Store.
Anytime the crew gets together, one thing's guaranteed. Somebody's hungry. Don't get just any pizza. Get the pizza. The Big New Yorker for just $10. It's Pizza Hut's biggest pizza, made to feed the whole crew. Extra large, foldable slices, and fluffy New York style crust. Season with Parmesan and oregano. The Big New Yorker, just $10 for a limited time. A Danville, Harrisburg, and Stanford. Order at PizzaHut.com or in the app.
Ask Click for a limited time offer. Prices, participation, and availability may vary. Additional charge for extra toppings, max 3, and extra cheese. Taxes, tip, and delivery fees not included.
Hi, I'm Alan Martin, branch manager at Community Trust Bank. Community Trust Bank has supported communities that we call home since 1903. With locations in Boyle and Mercer counties, Community Trust Bank is a full-service bank dedicated to helping you meet your lending needs and financial goals. Please stop by and see me at our Danville main office located at 462 West Main Street. Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust. Member FDIC, equal housing lender, loans subject to credit approval.
23-23 at the half on the Dexter Reitmeyer Insurance scoreboard. We're 90 seconds away from second half play. I talked pregame. This is the 78th matchup all-time between Danville and Lincoln County since 1998. Lincoln has won 54 of those previous 77 matchups. Many of those matchups came right here in this spot, the 45th District Tournament. Tonight is the 19th time over the last 29 years Danville and Lincoln County have played in the 45th District Tournament. Lincoln 12-6 in the previous 18 games. in district tournament play. And yes, there has been one 12th region matchup between the two, and it happened fairly recently, March the 2nd of 2019, when Lincoln County beat Danville in the 12th region championship game, in a game played at Lincoln County. They hosted the boys tournament that year, so they beat Danville on their home floor on March the 2nd of 2019, beat them 63-45 to advance to the boys' Sweet 16 that year. Lincoln has won 7 straight, and of course that includes both matchups over Danville this year. Beat Danville 67-38 on January the 13th. That was an ugly loss for Danville. The 68 points that game is tied for the second most Lincoln County has scored the entire year. That shows you how much of a year it's been on the rough side of things for Lincoln County offensively, when 68 points is the second most you've scored in a game this year. The 31-point win, their biggest win of the year. The 31-point loss was Danville's second biggest loss of the year, only behind a 40-point loss to W.E.B. Du Bois in the second game of the year. And by the way, the 37 points Danville scored that night, the least they've scored in a game this year. So it was about as good as Lincoln County has played this year offensively. About as bad as Danville has played this year offensively came in that first matchup on January 13th. Lincoln won the rematch as well on February 6th, 56-40. 3 Patriots in double digits that night, led by Sawyer Robbins, who had a double-double, went for 20 and 10. Landon Reed, right wing 3, fouled and 1. A chance at 4 for Landon Reed. And Danville starts off the second half with a bang. Landon Reed heads to the line, foul on Lincoln County. He's on, I believe, Sawyer Robbins. That is his first, and it is Lincoln County's first. And Landon Reed's 4-point play is good. He hits the free throw. Well, a quiet first half for Landon, had just 3 at the break. Starts it off with some fireworks here. 27-23, Danville by 4. Sawyer Robbins in a front court. Double team, swings it over to Bear. Deep on the right side, down low, Givens. Givens one bounce in, frees himself up from Jacaven Walker lurking behind him. And that's Tristan Givens, who has his first field goal since the first quarter. 27-25, Danville by 2 with 7.5 to play. 30 seconds in on the Dexter Rottmeyer Insurance scoreboard here in the second half. Jacaven Walker has Surgeon pick him up. Reed around the screen. He drives left hand. Givens cuts him off. Backs back up near midcourt. Fakes the handoff. Tries left hand. Kicks it in the corner to Turner. Back to Walker on the left side. Walker will cross over. Settles for a long mid-range that misses short. Rebound, though, comes back out to Jacaven Walker, who has the basketball in the corner. Walker right hand stops in the paint to Turner. Turner fakes a 3. Will take a couple of dribbles in. Kicks it back over to Reed. Reed left wing 3. Got it! Landon Reed's in double digits awfully quickly. He's got 10 in this game, 30-25. Danville back by 5. Ties their biggest lead of the game. Sargent hands it off to Foster. Foster back to Baird. He'll drive left hand, bumps on Reed. No foul call. A nice take by Cash Baird. Got to the rim and spun that one off the backboard. Whitaker bank shot by Cash Baird, who has 8. 30-27. Danville by 3 with 6:25 to play in the third quarter. Landon Reed bounce pass to Jacaven Walker. Walker will drive right-handed between 2 jerseys. He is tied up by Cash Baird. And it's going to go to Lincoln County. I was looking at some stats earlier this afternoon, getting prepared for this game. In Lincoln County, they've lost 3 straight games. It's their longest losing streak of the season. They've been outscored by 65 points in their last 3 games. It's also their first 3-game losing streak since they started off the 23-24 season, losing 4 straight. Givens right-hand layup, missed it. The follow missed as well, and Malcolm Turner has the rebound. 2 good looks for Givens and missed them both. Near side to Walker. Johnson has it in the corner nearest us. Over to Walker. Walker hands it off to Johnson. Johnson hesitates, left hand take. His floater in the paint's no good. Rebound is grabbed by Cash Baird for Lincoln County. Baird in the front court, bounce pass to Givens. He won't miss that layup. Tristan Givens has got 6. Danville's 5-point lead back down to 1, 30-29. Admirals lead, 5:25 to play in the Dexter Rottmeyer Insurance scoreboard. Landon Reed around the Johnson screen. Goes back to Walker, left wing. He fires a wide-open 3. That one's too hard. Robbins has the rebound for Lincoln County. And the Patriots, who seemingly just seconds ago trailed by 5, can now take the lead. Here's Cash Baird, left wing, fires a three, got it, and Lincoln does lead. 32-30, Cash Baird's first three of the game. It's actually Lincoln County's first three of the game as well. 32-30, Patriots by 2. Skip past Jacoben Walker, near side in front of Tristan Ford. Back far side to Landon Reed. Bounce pass Omonte Johnson. Johnson left-hand take over to Turner. Turner fakes a three. He drives in. Nobody stopped him, and he put the layup home.
I haven't seen this game from Turner all year. I mean, driving the way he is, he's doing a nice move. I mean, he's just doing a lot in the paint that I'm not used to seeing.
10 points, way over a season average of 6.6 a game, and it's 32 apiece. Lane Sargent left corner. Looking down low for Robbins as Johnson bodies him up down low in the paint. Instead, they skip it in the corner to Foster. Foster, Givens to Sargent. He fires a quick left wing three. Spins way off. Rebound high up in the air. Landon Reed has the basketball for Danville. In the front court, Admirals looking to take the lead back once again. Reed fakes the handoff to Johnson in the far corner in front of Danville student section. Landon Reed bounces it to Omonte Johnson. Up top to Jacoben Walker. 4 minutes to play, halfway home in this third quarter on the Dexter Reitmeyer Insurance scoreboard, 32 apiece. Turner, Singleton. Singleton, a big first half. He'll drive left hand, kicks it back up to Walker. Fakes a three. A Sargent picks him up. Walker will cross over, go back in the corner. Turner, three ball. Misses too hard. Rebound in the corner as Foster and Johnson are tied up. And Danville will keep possession of the basketball. But over the last two games that Lincoln County has lost, they have given up 78-plus points in back-to-back games. I went back and looked. It's the first time in the Jeff Jackson era that Lincoln County has given up 78-plus points in back-to-back games. Jacoben Walker has the ball. First time since February 19th and 24th of 1998 that Lincoln County has given up 78 points in back-to-back games, well before Jeff Jackson took over here at Lincoln County. Landon Reed spins, goes to Walker, right-hand side, around the Reed screen. He'll drive baseline, knee buckled, lost the basketball, gets it back, and he's knocked down and fouled. Kind of a scary sight there.
Yeah.
Jacoben Walker, baseline, his knee just kind of got caught up and straightened out, but he appears to be okay, and the foul is on Lincoln County. It's on Tristan Givens, his second, and Lincoln County's second. Landon Reed's going to inbound it for Danville on the baseline. Over to Walker, and Walker, who got free on the inbound pass, pushed off of Lane Sargent. Sargent went down to the floor. Jacoben Walker picks up foul number 3.
Yeah, and Tristan Ford didn't even try to argue that one. He just kind of looked at him and said, you just can't do that. So it is pretty, flagrant. You can see that one. So now we're tied up at 32, and Danville's just kind of, waffling a little bit here.
That's was either going to be foul number 3 on Jacoben Walker or foul number 3 on Lane Sargent. It went on Jacoben Walker. Pass looking down low for Robbins. Malcolm Turner bats it. Looking for Givens now. Givens has the ball knocked away, but it comes out to Lane Sargent at midcourt with 3 minutes to play in this third quarter. Tucker Foster has the basketball. He'll dribble it a couple of times. Weaves around Robbins, hands it off to Cash Baird on the right side. Baird is going to drive left hand, met by Turner. Turner just made too much contact with him. Now on Malcolm Turner is number 1 on him. It's number 2 on Danville. Danville's won 2 straight, their second 2-game win streak of the year. A win tonight gives them their first 3-game win streak since they won 5 straight, February 10th through the 20th of the 2023 season. Left-hand side, here's Baird. Center it back up for Lincoln County, and now back towards the far side in the corner to Tucker Foster. Foster down low to Robbins, back to Foster, right corner. He'll take a 3, way short. Jacob Singleton, one-handed rebound for Danville, and goes to Landon Reed. Reed hands it off to, no, he didn't hand it off to Turner. Now turns back around and does pass it off to Malcolm Turner. Robbins picks him up. Robbins been quiet this game. Lincoln's leading scorer has just 2 points. Over to Reed. Skips it back to Turner. Reed trying to fight around the Omonte Johnson screen. Now Turner will hand it back off to Johnson. Cam Peters just checked in last dead ball as well for Danville. And Johnson's called for a push-off. And Lane Sargent down to the ground and appreciates that offensive foul call on Danville. Sargent is, he's got 2 fouls, but he's drawing the fouls on Danville, right? I don't know if I'd be bold enough to do that, trying to pick up fouls on Danville offensively, but he's done it both successfully twice, so salute to him. I mean, that's a right 50-50 call sometimes, whether or not it's going to be a foul on you or foul on the offense. But Surgeon's drawn them both and done it well. Here's Cash Baird. Baird over to McAdoo. Just checked in last dead ball for Lincoln County. Robbins, Baird, right side around the Foster screen. He'll settle for a free throw line jumper. That's way off, and Peters has the rebound. Peters in the front court. Lincoln County gets back so quickly defensively. Over to Johnson. Johnson up top to Turner. Sawyer Robbins picks up Turner to Singleton. Left wing, 3, too short. Rebound taken by Givens. In backcourt for Lincoln County. He's hounded defensively. In the front court, baseline drive. Over in the corner, McAdoo, wide open 3. Good. Bryson McAdoo, who shoots 36.5% from three-point range, gives Lincoln County a 3-point lead, 35-32, and Tristan Ford wants a timeout for Danville with 1:09 to play on the Dexter Reitmeyer Insurance scoreboard. It's 35-32 Lincoln County. Back in 1 minute on Z105.
Danville's deal maker, Bob Allen.
Bob Allen GMC, we are professional grade. Save as much as $13,500 off MSRP on Bob Allen's selection of new GMC Sierra 1500 Denali Crew Cab 4x4s. Over 30 to choose from. Stock M26528, MSRP $73,885. Must have qualified trade. Bob Allen GMC on Maple Avenue in Danville, or shop online anytime at BobAllenMotorMall.com.
Danville Bike and Footwear is rolling into February with some sweet deals. They are extending their standard bike tune-up special into February. $30 off any standard bike tune-up package. Are you looking to step up your game with a new bike for the upcoming season? They are great discounts on select bikes in their showroom. Come in and check out the reflective and thermal running gear to keep you visible and warm during your chilly winter workouts. Visit Danville Bike and Footwear today, where adventure and comfort ride together. Located downtown Danville next to City Hall.
35-32, Lincoln County leads by 3 as Malcolm Turner takes the inbound pass, splits the double team, and is tripped up, heading towards the perimeter. Foul on Bryson McAdoo is number 2 on McAdoo. Winner plays Wednesday night against Danville Christian Academy in the 6 o'clock game. DCA has won 7 straight versus Lincoln County. They won 8 straight versus Danville. So there, see some of them here actually watching this game. Pass taken away by Gibbons. Lays it up and in, and now Lincoln County leads by 5. This is a 10-point swing. Danville led by 5 earlier in this quarter. Now Lincoln by 5 with 50 seconds to play. Johnson in the corner, Singleton. Singleton will take it left hand, cut off, goes back to Turner. Left wing fakes a 3, back to Singleton. He'll drive baseline, stops in the paint, puts it up, missed the layup, grabs the rebound back, puts it up, and he's fouled. Foul on Bryson McAdoo. That's number 3 on him. I'm going to send Ange Patel to the scorer's table, more than likely to check in for McAdoo, and Jacob Singleton with 2 free throws coming his way. Had a big start to the game, Jacob did, had 5 first quarter points. He's scoreless since then. 2 for 2 from the line tonight. First one is no good. There's just no arc on that shot.
Yeah. Yeah, it is, and I was looking, too, with his 5 points. He's got 5 rebounds right now, too. So, it's a little bit more than seeing rebound-wise. But, yeah, it's a pretty straight shot on there.
Yeah, missed them both. And it's Tristan Gibbons who grabs the rebound for Lincoln County. Cash Baird in the front court. Baird, Robbins, Sargent, Patel, and Gibbons, the 5 on the floor. And Lincoln County's always adept at holding for that final shot. Jeff Jackson, just a phenomenal coach, 700-plus wins. Had his own day dedicated to him in Lincoln County last month, January 13th, known as Jeff Jackson Day. Up top, Patel, left side to Robbins. 8 to play, skip past Baird. Wide open, corner 3 is short. Rebound comes back to Baird with 2 to play. He'll drive right-hand floater, no good. At the buzzer, Cameron Peters has the rebound. 4 through 3, Lincoln County 37, Danville 32 in the Dexter Reitmeyer Insurance scoreboard. The fourth quarter is coming up on the Hometown Radio Network.
It's all about you and Stuart Powell.
Fred Sizemore, General Manager of Stuart Powell Ford Mazda. We are the #1 volume retail dealer in Central Kentucky and the fastest growing Mazda dealer in the state of Kentucky. Our people make a difference and we make it easy. Stop by and see for yourself how car buying should be. 225 South Danville Bypass or online at stuartpowell.com.
Because we know how it's an easy thing to do in
This is Boyle County EMS Director Mike Rogers. Boyle County is one of 6 counties in the state that offers a crisis response unit. What does that mean? When 911 receives a call from someone going through a mental health crisis, Boyle County EMS responds appropriately in a discreet manner with a social worker and a paramedic, keeping the individual's dignity intact. If you or someone you know suffers from a mental health issue, Boyle County EMS is ready to help. Call 911 or Boyle County EMS at 859-238-1134. Boyle County EMS, when life feels overwhelming, we bring calm, care, and a path forward.
Fourth quarter, 8 minutes to play on the Dexter Reitmeyer Insurance scoreboard. Lincoln County basketball. Lincoln County lead 37-32. To begin this fourth quarter of play, Cash Baird has it left-hand side over to Sawyer Robbins. Ball knocked loose momentarily. Cameron Peters with Robbins on him. Robbins gets it back and leaves it up top to Tucker Foster near midcourt. Foster with 4 points. All 4 came in the second quarter. Right-hand drive, bounce pass down low to Givens. And his right-hand hook is good, and it's 39-32. Lincoln County by 7, and Tristan Givens is in the double digits. He's got 10. Turner double-teamed in backcourt. Goes to Peters. Peters in the front court, steps around a man, lays it up, puts it up, and he's fouled. Almost put it home for a chance at 3. Foul on Lincoln County is on number 4, Tucker Foster. And Cameron Peters to the line. He has 1 solitary free throw he hit in the second quarter for his 1 point. First one for Cameron Peters. He dribbles the basketball. Is good. He's a talented player. Cameron Peters, a sophomore. 10.8 a game for Danville. And he had a big fourth quarter in that win Friday night versus Marion County. He had 8 points in the fourth. Second was good. Soft touch by Peters makes them both. 39-34. Lincoln County by 5. 7:20 to play in the fourth quarter. On the Dexter Reitmeyer Insurance scoreboard, here's Lane Sargent. Leaves it off to Foster. Foster to Givens. Crosses over to Foster deep on the left-hand side. Skips it to Sargent. Sargent in the corner. That's a wide open 3 for Givens. Got it. 13 for Tristan Givens, who averages 4.3 a game. It's 42-34, Lincoln by 8. Landon Reed deep on that far side, bounces it to Peters. He'll drive, take it hard, and he's fouled. Baird was down there. Foster was down there. It's going to be on, I think, Cash Baird. Yeah, foul on Cash Baird's number 2, and Cameron Peters back to the line for 2.
I mean, I like the offense. It's, driving, trying to get fouls on them, get some of their big guys, get them in foul trouble, or they won't be as aggressive defending you.
First one for Peters, good. Shoots 63.3% from the line. Danville, like Lincoln County, has played in a number of close games. I mean, really, you look at what they've done recently. The last 7 games, Tim, Danville's 3-4. If they don't blow a big lead versus Boyle and the lead they have versus Garrett, they're 5-2 in their last 7 games. They just couldn't hang on to leads late in the fourth. Cam Peters' second free throw is good. All 4 for him in the fourth quarter from the line. It's 42-36, Lincoln by 6. Sargent, left side, thought about a 3. Works on Turner, spins in the paint, down low to Robbins. Robbins lays it up and in. Only 4 for Sawyer Robbins tonight, but big points there. 44-36, right corner. Here's Peters, baseline drive, challenges Robbins, missed the layup. Tucker Foster has the board for Lincoln County. To Robbins, front court to Sargent. Sargent baseline, kicks it in the corner. Givens back up top. Foster, 1 extra pass to Baird. He'll drive, takes it up, lays it in. 46-36. Lincoln County back by 10 now. The biggest lead of the game for either team. Landon Reed, his mid-range, way short. Long rebound is on the floor, taken by Lincoln County, and Givens had a wide open look at the basket, and Landon Reed reached around and fouled him, trying to poke the ball loose. Now on Reed is his 3rd. It's Danville's 1st. Here in the fourth quarter, Amonte Johnson's going to check in, and Malcolm Turner will check out for Danville.
Yeah, it kind of seems like when Danville, if they get ahead and the other team starts getting close, they start to kind of panic a little bit, tighten up, and not making the best shots or the best passes that they've got. And so this is kind of what we got right now. They just need to relax and play their game.
Danville led this one 31-26, if I remember correctly, at one point. Since then, it's been a 20-5 run by Lincoln County. Tucker Foster throws a fastball over to Sawyer Robbins, who goes to Baird. Baird's going to drive right hand in the paint. Nobody stopped him. He'll miss the right-hand hook. By the time Danville got to him, he was right underneath the basket and Too hard off the back rim. Danville has the basketball. Walker, right corner, wide open. 3 for Jacaven Walker. Rolled around the rim, and it bounced off. And Cash Baird has the rebound. Baird up the court to Surgeon. Surgeon behind his back as Landon Reed picks him up. Goes to Gibbons. Left-hand side, Tucker Foster. Foster goes back to Cash Baird. This Lincoln County team 11-16. Left-hand take by Baird, and it's up and in. Whitaker Bank shot by Cash Baird, and it's a 12-point Patriot advantage, 48-36. Landon Reed on the left side. And Danville cut it down a little bit, get some momentum, a run going. Gotta have some offense. Jacob Singleton hands it off to Peters. Peters drives, right hand, takes it up off the glass and good. Well, Peters is doing something for Danville offensively here this quarter. All 6 fourth quarter points come courtesy of the sophomore Cameron Peters. 48-38. Now the Ants need some defensive stops. Lincoln County's already scored 11 points in the first 3.5 minutes here in this fourth quarter. Here's a Robbins take to the rim, lays it in. Tristan Ford wants a timeout. It's a 30-second, no, it's a full timeout. Sorry, it's Lincoln County who calls it. Full timeout, 50-38, Lincoln County by 12 with 4:25 to play on the Dexter Reitmeyer Insurance scoreboard. Back in 1 minute on Z105.
Looking for something more from your personal checking account? Then one of our new Community Trust Advantage checking accounts might be right for you. Our Advantage checking accounts offer great features such as ID Protect, roadside assistance, cell phone protection, travel and leisure discounts, and shopping rewards, which makes it easier for you to save money on everyday purchases. Learn more at ctbi.com. Get more out of your checking. Open an account today. Our friendly, professional staff at one of our many branches will be happy to assist you.
Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust. Member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply.
Folding a fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like finding that missing sock. That's simple human sense.
Ask Dexter and Reitmeyer Insurance Agency in Danville if auto owners make sense for you. Call me, Mark Dexter, or Chris Reitmeyer at 236-6686.
Got the top price for
50-38, Danville trails by 12, 4:20 to play. Here's a good look for Jacob Singleton, and he cashes it home on the right-hand side. It's a deep 3 for Singleton. And again, after a timeout, Tristan Ford gets a good look for one of his players, and they put it in. 50-41, Lincoln County by 9, 4:05 to play on the Dexter Reitmeyer Insurance scoreboard. Cash Baird with a basketball. Baird's got 15 in this game. He leads all Patriots. Down low to Robbins, who missed the layup. Bounced off the rim and came out, and Cam Peters has it. Peters, no-look pass to Walker. Right corner 3, rolls off again. Second time this quarter, and Walker seeing a 3 roll all the way around the rim and bounce out. In Lincoln County, it's one and done for Danville offensively. Baird has the rebound. Goes to Gibbons in the corner to Foster. Foster crosses over right hand, leaves it back up top to Cash Baird. Baird will take left hand, gets by Walker, lays it up and in. Now, Danville's defense has been Olay in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, it has. I mean, it's just no interior presence, and, you know, Lincoln's been able to drive at will.
17 for Cash Baird. Landon Reed, corner to Omonte Johnson to Cam Peters. Peters drives right hand back to Johnson. Thought about a 3. Drives left hand, met by Foster over to Singleton deep on the far side. Singleton between his legs, crosses over, drives, stops, fall away right hand hook, no good. Barely grazed the rim, and Sawyer Robbins has got the rebound for Lincoln County. And you get this deep in a game versus Lincoln. Cash Baird in the corner to Gibbons, and they'll pass it back out. This is what I was trying to say. Lincoln's so good at just holding for good shots. And right now, they don't need to hold because Danville's just letting them get right to the basket. Tucker Foster lays one in. He's got 6 in this game, and it's a 13-point Lincoln County lead, 54-41. Omonte Johnson, Landon Reed. Reed works right hand, backs down on Gibbons, goes to Walker. Walker left hand take, and it's a block on Lane Surgeon, who went down trying to draw that charge again. He did it twice already. Don't blame him for trying. This one didn't go his way. His 3rd. Lincoln County's 3rd as well, as Walker is trying to get to the rim. Landon Reed, the Danville senior, who's got 10 in this game but scoreless here in the 4th. Kicks it into Jacaven Walker. To Omonte Johnson. Johnson takes it left hand, goes to Peters. Peters back up top to Reed. Reed between his legs, spins in the paint, lays it up, and blocked away by Gibbons. Wanted a foul call, didn't get it. Danville's going to have to start working quickly and efficiently. Going to have to get some shots to fall for him. You wonder what would have happened in Walker's three, and that left-hand corner got in. Would have cut it down to 6. Here's a Walker jab step on the left wing. He fires up a mid-range. It's no good, trying to draw contact. It didn't even hit the rim. It's out of bounds. And it's Lincoln County basketball with 120 seconds to play in this one, leading by 13, 54-41 on the Dexter Reitmeyer Insurance scoreboard. Gibbons goes to Robbins. Talked about a pregame, Tim, like there's the last coach you'd want to see in a win or go home game. On the other side is Jeff Jackson, and Robbins with a two-hand dunk. He's fouled, and Sawyer Robbins will go to the line, and Lincoln County's putting this one to bed. It's 56-41.
Yeah, Lincoln's taken over this, pretty much taken over this whole second half. Separated themselves from Danville. Danville's just having a hard time finding inside defensive pressure as Sawyer Robbins hits his first tip.
And his free throw is good. Danville has scored just 18 points here in this second half. Lincoln County, on the other hand, in the second half, has scored 43. It's 57-41. Lincoln by 16. Ja'Kavin Walker behind the back. Surgeon picks him up. He's deep in the far corner with a minute and a half to play. He'll try right hand and foul. Actually ended up taking it up with his left hand. Late Surgeon picks up his 4th foul. And that sends Walker to the line. You know, you look at some of the Danville seniors who seemingly are going to be playing their last game in a Danville uniform unless something miraculous happens with a minute 31 left. First free throw by Walker is good. Ja'Kavin Walker being one. Omonte Johnson being one. It's been fun watching Omonte play the last 2 years, really. He's had some big games for Danville. Landon Reed going to be playing his final game in a Danville uniform as well. 14-point Lincoln County lead. Again, barring some miraculous comeback, Walker does hit them both. 57-43. Baird in the front court. They'll give him a left hand. He takes the left hand and lost the basketball going up. It was poked out by Danville with 1:20 to play.
Yeah, I kind of mentioned to somebody before the game. They were saying who they thought would win. I said, well, it's according to which Danville team shows up. And, you know, we had 2 different teams in this half, or in this game. It seems like first half, second half. So it's just something you got to learn and grow from.
Robbins to Baird on the right side. Takes it left hand with Walker giving him that left hand. Back to Foster. Foster to Robbins. Robbins left corner to Sargent. Sargent to Foster. Lincoln County just passes the basketball around now with Johnson on Foster. Under a minute to play. They go to Gibbons. Didn't look like Danville's going to foul. Gibbons to Baird. And now Ja'Kavin Walker does foul. That's just their 3rd. You're trying to poke the ball loose more than he was just reaching in and fouling, trying to get Lincoln County to the line. Though there's still 2 more that Danville will have to give before Lincoln County does shoot. For Walker, that's number 4 for him. His 5th, okay. I had him with 4. And
I think they're double checking.
Yeah, they are double checking. Yeah, okay. I was going to say, well, they're going to make me look like a real idiot right now if I just said that's his 4th. Clear as day over the radio, and it's number 5. They saved my reputation for at least another 52 seconds. So much is left to play in this game. Gibbons to Robbins. Robbins cots that basketball back with 2 hands and slams that one through. It's another Sawyer Robbins dunk. He had 2 points coming in the 4th quarter. He's got 11 now in the game. 59-43. Walker takes, lays it up left hand, and puts it in. 6 for Ja'Kavin Walker. 59-45. A half a minute to play. Foster goes to Gibbons. Lincoln has to run out again, and Gibbons is blocked and fouled by Walker. And that is number 5 on Ja'Kavin Walker. And his career is done at Danville. And what a great game and great last couple of weeks of basketball Ja'Kavin Walker has played.
I mean, I got to see him.
Him and Lane Sargent are chirping back and forth, and Sargent just pointing at the scoreboard. Ja'Kavin Walker still talking with him as he heads towards the bench. Tristan Ford trying to get Ja'Kavin Walker to sit down on the bench. And Ja'Kavin pleading this case to the official. After all this is said and done, it's going to get Tristan Gibbons 2 free throws. And Lincoln County's Jeff Jackson will Bring in some new players, including number 24. That's Jack Smith, senior, who checks in for Lincoln County. Number 1, Ansh Patel. Ansh played a little bit there in that first half. And Bryson McAdoo back in as well for the Patriots. They're going to play DCA on Wednesday night. First free throw for Tristan Gibbons. No good.
See, I was saying there before that, I've been able to watch Jacavian Walker this year with basketball. Also got to watch him during football, too, and how he started to understand the game and really close to the end of the year had a really good year. So, it's kind of been fun to watch him with these two.
Number 22 for Lincoln County, Landon Hubry checks in, as does number 2, Dallas Ellis. Well, Lincoln County has got 5 new ones on the floor, and they're going to head to the 45th District semifinals on Wednesday night. They'll play a DCA team that's beat them 6 consecutive times. Landon Reed pulls up for a mid-range and puts that one in. 12 for Landon Reed. 60-47, 15 to play. Patel up the court, goes to McAdoo in the corner. McAdoo backs it back up near midcourt with 5 to play. Lincoln County 60, Danville 47. It's a final. The Admiral season ends in the 45th District quarterfinals. On the Dexter Reitmeyer Insurance scoreboard, 60-47, Lincoln over Danville. Break it down for you in 3 minutes on your home for Danville basketball, C105.
Get the top price for your livestock. Take them to the Bluegrass South Livestock Market, where they have drop-off hours to fit the busy farmer's needs, selling your livestock a profitable and a pleasant experience. Save the hassle of a long haul. Sell your livestock at the Bluegrass South Livestock Market, 277 Courtier Road in Stanford. Call Bluegrass South Livestock Market at 606-365-0665. Bluegrass South Livestock Market in Stanford.
When that time comes and you need an electrician, plumber, someone to fix your heating and air, or garage door care, Kentucky Service Company is your professionals for serving real needs and fixing real problems. Expect clear communication, fair pricing, and craftsmanship you can trust. The KSE family brand includes Fire Stretcher, Heating and Air, Hearst, Electric and Plumbing, and newly added Easy Open Garage Doors. These companies are built on heritage, serving with pride. They are your home's best friend, Kentucky Service Companies.
It's all about you and Stuart Powell.
Fred Sizemore, General Manager of Stuart Powell Ford Mazda. We are the #1 volume retail dealer in Central Kentucky and the fastest growing Mazda dealer in the state of Kentucky. Our people make a difference and we make it easy. Stop by and see for yourself how car buying should be. 225 South Danville Bypass or online at stuartpowell.com.
Because we know how it's an easy thing to do in Danville. Stuart Powell.
Do you need a loan to start that new home remodeling project? Maybe you are buying a new home or refinancing your existing home. Whatever type of loan you need, Farmers National Bank is here to help you. Getting started is easy. Stop by a Farmers National Bank office in Danville, Bergen, Harrodsburg, Junction City, Lancaster, Liberty, Middleburg, Perryville, and Stanford, and talk to a member of our lending staff. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank. Some restrictions may apply. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Anytime the crew gets together, one thing's guaranteed. Somebody's hungry. Don't get just any pizza. Get the pizza. The Big New Yorker for just $10. It's Pizza Hut's biggest pizza, made to feed the whole crew. Extra large, foldable slices, and fluffy New York style crust. Season with Parmesan and oregano. The Big New Yorker, just $10 for a limited time. A Danville, Harrodsburg, and Stanford. Order at pizzahut.com or in the app.
Ask Click for a limited time offer. Prices, participation, and availability may vary. Additional charge for extra toppings, max 3, and extra cheese. Taxes, tip, and delivery fees not included.
Lincoln County outscores Danville 37-21. To 24 in the second half, and wins this one 60-47 after it was tied 23 apiece at the half. 17 for Cashmere to lead Lincoln County, 13 for Tristan Gibbons, 11 for Saga Robbins, 7 for Lane Surgeon, 6 for Tucker Foster, 5 for Bryson McAdoo. Ansh Patel, Jack Smith both played and did not score. For Danville, it was 12 for Landon Reed, 10 for Malcolm Turner, 8 for Jacob Singleton, 7 for Cam Peters, 6 for Jacavian Walker, 4 for Omonte Johnson. Kyron Burdett played but did not score. Those are the offensive numbers. Tim has blocks and rebounds. Tim, what do you have?
All right, so starting off for Lincoln boys, we've got Cash Bear, 5 rebounds, Robbins, 7, Sargent, 1 rebound, 1 block, Foster with 2, Givens, 5 rebounds, 2 blocks, and McAdoo with 2 for a team total of 22 rebounds and 3 blocks. And then over for the Danville boys, we've got Jacavian Walker with 2 rebounds, Amonte Johnson with 2, Landon Reed with 1, Cam Peters with 4, Malcolm Turner had 5, and Jacob Singleton 6 for a team total of 20 rebounds and no blocks.
It is the 8th straight win for Lincoln County over Danville, their 13th win in the last 14 head-to-head games versus the Admirals. They will move on to Wednesday night's game versus Danville Christian Academy, and we will get there first. Before that, we go to Tuesday, where you have a girl doubleheader tomorrow. Game number 1 will be Danville taking on Boyle County. Game number 2 is Lincoln County versus DCA. In Wednesday night's semifinals on the boys' side, Game 1 will be Lincoln County versus Danville Christian Academy. Game 2, Garrett County versus Boyle County. It's going to be a fun night of basketball tomorrow night, which again will be on 103.9 FM WHIR, with UK tipping off and playing tomorrow night on Z105. Game 1 went Danville's way. Danville beats Garrett County 57-43. Game number 2 went Lincoln County's way. Lincoln ends Danville's season 60-47 on the boys' side. Our thanks to Robert Wagner, our general manager on studio controls tonight. Our thanks to Tim Holland, our color commentator and statistician. And our thanks to you for listening the old-fashioned way on Z105, WRNZ FM, or the new-fashioned way, hometownlive.net, powered by Kentucky WiMAX. Final score is 60-47, Lincoln County over Danville. We'll see you tomorrow night for the semifinals of the girls' 45th District Tournament right here on the Hometown Radio Network.
High school basketball on the Hometown Radio Network. Today's game is made possible by these sponsors: Community Trust Bank, Dexter and Reitmeyer Insurance Agency, Bob Allen Motor Mall, Farmers National Bank, Intercounty Energy Cooperative, Thoroughbred Express Auto Wash, Stuart Powell Ford Mazda, Whitaker Bank, Big Deals Online Store, Bluegrass South Livestock Market, Kentucky Service Companies. Today's game is a sports presentation of the Hometown Radio Network, broadcast live around the world on hometownlive.net.
WRNZ Lancaster Danville. This is Z105.
You're tuned to this.